Hi guys, myself Abdul, and I'm back with the topic permutations and combinations. Permutation and combination is a very important and an easy topic in the aptitude part, but a little bit confusion arises when you think the difference between a permutation and a combination. Now before seeing the difference between the permutation and combination and what are the types of questions can be asked from this topic, we have to know factorial notation. So what is meant by factorial notation? How we can write a factorial notation? Let n be a positive integer. Factorial can be denoted as n factorial and defined as by using this formula. N factorial is equal to the product of n, n minus 1, n minus 2 and so on 3 to 1. For example, if we take 5 factorial, the factorial of number 5 can be found out in this way, where 5 factorial can be represented as 5 factorial in this manner, and by using the formula 5 into n minus 1, this means 5 minus 1 equal to 4, n minus 2 means 5 minus 2 which is equal to 3, and similarly 2, 1. The product of this is equal to 120, which gives the answer for the 5 factorial. Now let us know what is the difference between a permutation and a combination. First, let us see what is meant by a permutation. The arrangement of different number of things by taking some or all at a time. And the formula to finding the number of permutations is NPR, where N represents the total number of things, where R represents some of the things which we have taken to arrange. And the formula goes like this: n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. Now, what is meant by combinations? Each of different groups or selections which can be formed by taking some or all at a time, and the formula for number of combinations can be given in this way: NCR, which means n represents the total number of things, while C represents the combination of R things which are selected from the total number of things, and the formula is n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. Well, this is the basic or subject wise definitions of permutation and combination. Now let us take an example to clear out the confusion between a permutation and combination. Suppose we are having a team of 15 members, a cricket team of 15 players. Now we have to form a team consisting of 11 members. This means we have to select 11 members, whatever may be their arrangement or the batting order or bowling order, anything, we just want to select 11 members. This comes under the combinations, and we can write 15C11. This means out of 15 players we are selecting 11 players and forming a team. This is a combination. Now what is meant by permutation? Already we have selected 11 players. Now we have to arrange them. We have to arrange the batting lineup and the middle order and the tail end. So this comes the permutation, how the order can be made out of those 11 members, how the order can be formed comes under the permutation, and selecting the 11 members from 15 members is known as a combination. I think with this example the confusion or the difference between the permutation and combination can be cleared out. Now let us see what are the other formulas and the types of questions can be asked from this topic. So up to now we have seen what is meant by a factorial notation, what is meant by a permutation and a combination, and how to differentiate between a permutation and combination. Apart from those, we have seen how to write the formula for number of permutations and number of combinations. So based on these concepts, let us see how the questions can be asked from the permutation and combination. And the first question goes like this: how many 4-letter word can be formed from the letters of the word logarithms? In this question, a word given, that is logarithms, and he is asking from the letters of the word logarithms we have to form a 4-letter word. So and given a condition with or without meaning, and if repetition is not allowed. In this condition, from the given word logarithms, using those letters we have to form a 4-letter word. So let us see how we can form that. So the first step is to note how many letters are given in the word. The total number of letters given in the word logarithms is 10. And how we can form a 4-letter word. The 4-letter word is 10p4, which results 5040. So here you have to notice that he asked form a 4-letter word but not select 4 letters from the 10 letters. I mean to say is he asked to form a 4-letter word which is a meaningful or meaningless word, but there an arrangement should be taken place. So I have taken 10p4 but not 10c4. And the second question is, in how many ways a committee consisting of 5 members, in how many ways a committee consisting of 5 men and 6 women can be formed out of 8 men and 10 women? This is a simple question. He is asking to form a committee consisting of 5 men and 6 women from a given 8 men and 10 women. Here he is not talking about the arrangement, he is talking about to form a committee consisting of 5 men and 6 women. So I have taken C, which is a combination from, we have to select 5 men from given 8 men, and we have to select 6 women from given 10 women. So the answer goes 11760. In the second question you have to notice that he doesn't ask the arrangement of the committee, he just asked to choose or pick up 5 men and 6 women from a given number of men or women. So here we need not to arrange the selected members, so just simply the task is to select 5 men and 6 women. And the next question is, form a committee of 5 members from 7 men and 6 women so that at least 3 men are there in committee. Here he has given a condition that there should be 3 men at least in the formed 5 members committee from 7 men and 6 women. So how you can solve this type of questions means, first remember that keep a bracket in which you have to form a committee. Consider a single bracket as a first combination of committee. So in the question already he mentioned there should be 5 members in a committee. So and also 3 men at least, means minimum of 3 men, maximum of 5 members in a committee. So given from the given 7 members you have to select 3 members, at least 3 men, and the remaining 2 as a woman, that is 2 members from the women. This forms the first selection of a committee, or the first possibility to form a committee consisting of 3 men and 2 women, which makes 5 members committee. So the next bracket indicates the second possibility, that is forming a 5 members committee consisting of at least 3 men, that is 4 and 1 woman. And the final possibility is having all the 5 are men, and the final answer is 756. Just add up all the possibilities forming the 5 members committee so that you can get the answer. And the last type of questions from the permutation combination is, in how many ways the letters can be arranged. So here a word or a number of letters are given and he is asking how we can arrange these letters. So this is a simple type of question. The first word is APPLE, apple. Here I already mentioned how we can make an arrangement from a given word means count the number of letters in the given word. Simply by keeping a factorial you can answer the arrangements. So here APPLE consisting of 5 words. So how we can arrange means, how many types we can arrange means 5 factorial. In the word leader there are 6 words, so 6 factorial. In the word Allahabad there are 9 letters, so 9 factorial. In the word engineering there are 11 letters, so the Possible ways of arrangement is 11 factorial. Do you think this is a correct one? This is absolutely a wrong one. So while answering these type of questions, you have to be a little bit conscious. Now let us see what are the correct answers for these 5. As I have mentioned, this is a wrong way of solving these type of questions, and the correct way of solving is here. From the word apple we can observe we are having a double P, so we have to write the answer as the total number of words which is equal to 5 factorial divided by the repeated word which is 2 factorial. In the similar way, if you observe the word leader, we are having 2 E's, so the answer is 6 factorial divided by 2 factorial, which means the total number of letters divided by the repeated letters. In the word Allahabad, we are having total of 9 letters, so 9 factorial divided by repetition of letter L, which is 2 times written in the denominator, and repetition of the letter A, which is 4 times, which is produced to the denominator, that is 2 factorial into 4 factorial. And from the word engineering, we can write the total number of letters 11 factorial divided by 3 factorial, which means E is repeated thrice and I is repeated twice. In the similar way, G is repeated twice and N also repeated twice. So by observing the repeated letters, we have to write the answer in this way. So from this we can deduce a formula that when repetition is not allowed, the NPR formula goes like this, which is total number of factorial of total number of letters to the repeated or the similar So we can deduce a formula that when a word is given and repetition is not allowed, the number of ways of arranging that word is n factorial, which represents the factorial of total number of letters to divided by p1 factorial, p2 factorial, p3 factorial and so on, where p1 represents what are the letters alike. So if we consider in this example, n factorial represents the total number of letters factorial, while p1 factorial represents 2 factorial, which means we are having 2l. The letter L is repeated twice and the letter A is repeated 4 times. So in this manner, the alike items are in the denominator and the factorial for the total number of letters is in the numerator. So in this way, the questions from the topic permutations and combinations